So, oh boy. Live on YouTube. Hi. Live on Facebook. Hello. How's everybody doing? I am so tired. I got the hiccups. Plus I ate a big dinner just now. I was starving when I came up. So anyway, and I managed to pop myself really good in the mouth, which it hurts terribly, and you're not seeing things. It looks all puffy and ouch. It's not a cold sore, but I managed to. I'm always doing something, poking myself in the eyeball or doing something myself. So, oh boy, Faith, hi. I am a walking bruise usually. Bruises everywhere. That's, you name it. I weed whacked my leg a couple years ago. That took forever to heal, but never weed whack in shorts. Just a little FYI. Real easy to do. Get your holding a weed whacker and hit the button just right and whack yourself right to the bone there. So anyway, everyone, like I said, if for some reason Facebook starts messing up, we're gonna mosey over to YouTube. Okay, it's where I'll be. To keep giving out last week, and that was just crazy. So I was able to post the YouTube to Facebook. Anyway, but the camera is so much better on the phone. So, what's going on? What isn't going on, right? What isn't going on? And I don't even want to, I guess it's all going to come out in the wash. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm listening to stories and theories. And I guess we'll find out when we all find out, if we get to find out at all. Hey, Lynette, Karen. I mean, let's face it. There's a lot of things that are out there that we're not hearing about, the Jeff Epstein client list, where we're not hearing about the Hunter Biden laptop. We're not hearing about a lot of stuff that we'd like to hear more about, I think. So I know a lot of folks have taken a step back from Facebook and social media, and I love that, because boycotts work. If you want to bring people to see your side of the story, if you want to draw attention to something, if you want to make your unhappiness known, boycott. There's nothing that screams louder than the sound of unspent dollars. And let me tell you, people notice really quick when the American people stop buying things. So that may be the way, or start using things. Stop consuming. So there's that. We're not even quite halfway through August. I'm not going to keep repeating myself, guys. I'm telling you, get ready. The one thing I'm going to say again, get a battery-operated radio in your home. Go on Amazon, go wherever you got to go, and get yourself I'm sure Walmart has them, battery-operated radio. The only way we have to stay in touch, and if you don't, oh well, you got a battery-operated radio. What can I tell you? That'll be the most money you'll ever spend in your life, and I think you'll be glad you have it. I really do. Other than that, it's hot as balls here in Connecticut. It is dry. Oh my God. Horrible. And everyone's hot. Everyone's cranky. People are absolutely flaking out. I was witness to a true Karen moment last Sunday. I grocery shop on Sundays, very late. I usually go in the middle of the week. I go to Aldi's, but it was a shop late Sunday. I close up the shop, and a woman had an absolute meltdown at the deli counter, yelling at the guy behind the counter, telling him to speed it up, and just because everyone else had the balls to say it, she did, and he was, bless his heart, he really, at one point he just said, you're being rude. And she just went off on that and told him that she was going to lose his job. She was going to call corporate. And so he didn't like doing his job. It's okay. And then she started ranting about, this is our tax dollars at work here. And he's like, your tax dollars are at work here? And then she really got enraged. And luckily, I know the manager of the shop. She comes to my shop. I knew one of the ladies at the the deli case there. She comes to my shop, so like we'll vouch, right? And she's, I heard it all. I said, me too. So found the manager of the shop, and she was shook. What happened, Laura? She's saying that this guy said "F you" and was yelling at her, and she was crying. I mean, a true Karen meltdown moment. She wasn't crying when she left that counter. She was angry and laughing and having a good old time. And I'm like, absolutely not. Absolutely never raised his voice. He never said anything like that. But it was, they took my name and number, and they took the woman's name and number. I'm sorry, I'm so bad with names. And I never got a call, thankfully. But that's what we're coming up against, guys. There's carjackings. There's people are really starting to freak out. Oh, I hate having hiccups. So just be aware. I tell my kids all the time, please just give people space. When I used to work in a shelter, they used to say swing room. Whenever you're staying next to somebody, stand where if someone took a swing, like roundhouse you, you'd be out of that. Keep them at that point. No one, we always say we've got our aura. Well, our aura, the 3 foot around. Well, that's basically your swing room. Keep people from getting into that space. It's not good energetically, and it's really not good. It's not safe. Stand back. And of course, be aware of your surroundings. Look and see what's happening. And again, I know I'm preaching to the choir. You guys know what you're doing, but make sure you tell your kids. Your kids have to tell you where they're going. You can't rely on the phone. I'm saying this as the mother of teenagers. It's hard because they travel around. But make sure they know what they're doing. Make sure they know and they're observant of their surroundings. Hey, Teresa, Amanda, how you doing? It's hot in Georgia. I bet it is. Karen, Lisa, Lynette. All right. And Halls, how are ya? Facebook hung up. Okay. Well, I don't think it is now. I'm not seeing it. Okay. But I'm not going to keep talking today. I'm going to get right to the readings, I think. And we're going to start with Aries because we started with Pisces last week. For anyone who's new, and a lot of people sign up for newsletter this week. I always add to the newsletter probably 5 to 10 names a day, but there were a lot of new people in the shop and a lot of new people in the newsletter. So if you're here new, this is your first time watching, I do a 6-card spread. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangle. The card at the top is the situation. The next 2 cards are what is directly impacting the situation. And the last 3 are possible outcomes. These are short-term readings. They are not meant to go out for years and years. It's just what's going on right now. And I'm sorry again, you guys hear this. Everybody comes to myself all the time. It doesn't mean that every having issues with their family. It doesn't mean that every Aquarius their job. But take a moment and ask yourself, what are the most pressing issues? What are the things that are taking up your attention right now? And for very many of us, if you have a child, there could be a brother, a sibling, a parent. So just ask yourself if any of this that I say could be applicable to someone you're close to who's going through the situation, and it gives you information to get back. Very often, tarot readings are just another way of looking at things. It just presents a whole other objective view and sometimes solutions that I didn't think of it that way. I didn't look at it that way. Well, I was so busy focused on this, I wasn't thinking about that. So that's one thing too, okay? So anyway, on that note, let me see what else is going on. Yeah, Halls, look at this. Hey, Angie. People are nuts. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry they lost their cat. I'm very conscious of that. People are losing their family members and pets. And I years and years ago, someone explained to me that we here chose to come at this time, and we chose to be part of the cleanup crew. I'd never heard that term before, the cleanup crew. And it just sounds like a lot of work now that I've had time to really reflect on what it means to be cleanup crew and looking at the world and thinking, oh, fuck, it's a lot of work, man. And some people, whether they don't feel well enough, or they just don't feel strong enough, or if they feel they'd be more of a burden than an asset, people are choosing to leave. Animals are choosing to leave. People are saying, you know, I didn't think it was going to be this bad. And they're just choosing, they're opting out. Let's put it that way. And it's okay, you know, it's okay. We all meet up again. But if you're here, it's because you chose to be here. And if you're here, it's because you knew these times were coming. And so we need to not attack each other. We can debate. And I love debate. I do talk about politics on my personal page, not on the Talisman and Cauldron page. But we also debate, we talk and discuss, and not name calling. It's not this is better than that. We need to stop, because all of this is divide us further. And as anyone who knows me knows, I'm unaffiliated politically, and I think that Democrats and Republicans are just two cheeks in the same ass. Say it all the time. I'm critical of the party in power when they're in power. I was critical of the last party. I was and the party before that. Reserve the right. I've been voting since I was 18. In fact, I figured out the first time I voted, doing a little work there, and it was the Reagan-Mondale election. I remember voting for Mondale because a bunch of my friends in high school who were honor students and advanced, Reagan had just canceled not only any kind of student loans, not any kind of student grants, there were no grants, federal grants, there were also no loans available. And a lot of my friends whose parents didn't have money, but they were excellent students, they were accepted to very good schools, they just couldn't go. They could not go to those schools. So, my own sons, I'll tell you, Roy is going to a school in Boston. It's not Ivy League. And he got a really nice scholarship. He got a $50,000 scholarship, and there's FOSTA, and there's a little extra money being added to that. But it's also a $200,000 a year school. And it's a lot. So Daisy's got student loans. There's things that I do think that not everyone needs to go to college. 3 of my 4 did. Devin's already paid hers off. She went in state, and she's done well for her. So Daisy's still got to get a master's degree. She's going to finish up and get a master's degree if she's going to do anything with a psych degree. And Roy's going for ocean studies. So, and of course, baseball. I want you to really focus on that left-handed pitching as he's putting on weight and he's getting faster. He needs to get picked up by a major league and fix everything for the family. A lot riding on the youngest shoulders. I'm joking, of course, because I'd be thrilled if he went to ocean studies before I ever had Roy, before he was ever born. My mentor, Judith in Fairfield. I was in the reading, and I was very unhappy in my first marriage, 3 little children, and Daisy was a little baby. She talked about a 4th child, and I said, well, that's tough because my husband had a vasectomy. She's like, yeah, he's not the father. And she talked about a little boy, and my grandfather, who had passed, was holding him on the beach. My grandfather, she says, who's the man they called the old man of the sea? That was my grandfather. He used to wear, he was wanted to be a merchant marine, and he, oh my God, he had a fishing boat. He did fishing, what do they call it? Not tours or expeditions, but he took out people fishing and loved the ocean all his life. Loved fishing, loved being on the sound. And she said, well, he's holding this little boy that's coming in, and this little boy is gonna love the ocean. And it's true. Roy was drawing pictures of sharks and talking about the ocean, and I'm not shocked that now he wants to study ocean science and be part of that. And of course, as an environmentalist, I'm thrilled. But anyway, I digress. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. I want to see if people are talking here. Charters, thank you. Yep. Oh, cool, Teresa. Hey, Kat. Thank you. That's the word, charter. I use charter fishing boats. Yep. Get a wooden fishing boat. So anyway, on that note, let's start with Aries. If anybody wants to ask any question, was anyone curious about anything? Something happened at the shop today. I'm a little witchy craft talk here. I've never talked about it in the videos. I've been doing the videos now for almost 4 years. But someone bought something and they said, "Oh, I don't want the change." The young woman. It was like a nickel. She said, "I don't have pockets. I don't have my. I don't purse. I don't want the change." I said, "Let me just suggest something to you." And because she saw green candles and was looking at manifestation, I said, "It is extremely unwise is to say the words, 'I don't want the change.' If you don't need the change, say, keep the change and donate to the next person who doesn't have it, which is what I do. I just carry it over, or the Kali shrine, or give it to the Kali shrine. But never say the words, 'I don't need the change,' because the energy reads, you don't need the change and you don't need money. You must be doing really good if you don't need the change. Okay, so just remember that sometimes intention's everything, and we're setting intentions without realizing it. Now, do I think that means that you're going to win the lottery the next day? No, it's not how it works. But you certainly are letting the universal divine know, however you call it, that you respect money. It's really important that you respect money as energy, right? Remember, it's the energy that keeps the lights on. It's the energy that keeps food in the house. It's the energy that pays the rent or the mortgage. So it's an important energy, and we need to not act like we don't need it or that it's dirty. And it took Pisces, Laura, a long time to get to that point where I didn't think, oh, money's dirty, money's the root of all evil. Oh, greed is the root of all evil. Greed. Consumption. I just read that Kris Jenner gave her daughter a $100,000 Birkin bag, a one-of-a-kind Birkin. And I thought, man, talk about people not able to read the room. I don't know why, but I have been seeing and so many images of the revolution for the French Revolution, which actually came after our revolution. We actually set the stage for that. We were a model for the world. But, the French Revolution was a bloody, bloody thing. And this idea of overabundance, conspicuous consumption, so much money when people were just starving in the streets. Well, there you go. $100,000 Birkin bag. I don't know. Seems like you could have done things different. Hey, Kathleen, how are you? Hey, Greta. Okay. So, I'm just saying, because the people are getting angry. No doubt about it. So, Aries, let's start with you. Okay. All right, Aries. So I'm going to tell you what the cards, and again, I invite you to get out your own tarot cards, throw the cards, and see how you. So this is the spread. Let me see if I can use that dropping them. I want to do that. Okay, see? 1, 2, 3. So the first card up is the World reversed. Big changes, right? The Emperor reversed. The Two of Cups. The Ace of Cups reversed. The Eight of Swords. The Five of Coins reversed. Right off the hop, a little bit of everything going on here. The World reversed is everything in turmoil, or the need to make something different. Ready for something new, ready for a new life, ready for things to be different. The Emperor reversed can be a man who's going to be responsible, and the Ace of Cups reversed, the Eight of Swords. This idea of staying in a situation with somebody, with a man, because you can't afford to leave. Okay, I don't really read it that way because I'm looking at this Two of Cups, which makes me think I don't think it's that bad. I think this is more more for Aries, the Emperor can also be business. Okay, it's a business card. So it could be a failing business. Ace of Cups, not loving what you're doing, not being happy what you're doing. Eight of Swords. But you know, with this Two of Cups, which is friendship, you know, I always say it also can be a friendship that leads to a romance, but I think in this case, it is friendship, and the Five of Cup coins reversed, so things getting better financially. I think this is a temporary situation, but everything looks like it's an upheaval. Everything looks like, and it's one of those things where, what did I say earlier? Just take a step back and let the water clear. You know, get a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, let the water settle. It's amazing how things can sort themselves out if you just don't muck it up even further. Okay, and with a little more clarity, Ace of Swords, strong communication, taking definitive. I'm gonna say just give it a minute, let it clear. Everything is in turmoil. The water's very muddy, but it'll settle, and then you'll know what to do. I don't see financial, quite the opposite. See it getting better. And you certainly have supports. Okay, people care about you. Okay, Taurus. Angie, is it Facebook that's glitching or is it YouTube that's glitching this time? So I'm kind of watching both and I'm not seeing them go. No? Okay. All right, Taurus. The Death card reversed. The Page of Cups, the Lovers. Judgment reversed. The King of Swords, and the Page of Swords reversed. Now, I always say this, when the signs are conjunct, and that's next to each other, so we have Aries, Taurus next to each other, the cards can be similar, but different. And where we saw things in chaos for Aries, this is a little bit different kind of chaos. This is a situation where you are ending something, Taurus. Something is definitely ending, but you're going to something better, but you can't go yet, okay? You're waiting for contracts to be signed. You're waiting for some sort of legal issue to be cleared. Something needs to be cleared out of the way. So you're waiting, but you know you're going to something better, and it's definitely an ending where you are, something better where you're going. And I will say, while you're waiting, you're not talking about it. You're not. Well, Taurus isn't a big talker unless they've got some Gemini afflictions or some third house stuff going on. You know, a Taurus in sun in the third house might be a chatterbox, but in general, Tauruses aren't big talkers. But that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing ending something, getting ready to go something better. It could be as simple, I'll be honest with you, and I'm not, again, not every Taurus, okay? But it could just be that, you know, you're, again, death reverse. It could be the ending of a marriage, and you know that there's somebody waiting for you, you know? And, but you're waiting for the final, you know, paperwork to be done. You're waiting, and while you're waiting, of course you're not talking about it, okay? Of course you're not. It could be that you're going on to a better job. You just said, I'm leaving. And you're going to a better job, but you're not going to tell all your coworkers all about the great new job that you got waiting for you. I would hope not. You know, if your coworkers are often in a bad situation and happy situation, of course you're not going to brag about how great it is where you're going. So that's what I'm seeing for Taurus. Better things are coming. You know they're coming. I mean, you know they're coming. But you just wait. Next, in this case, it's just waiting for paperwork to be done. It's already been planned where you're going. All right. So we have Gemini. Okay. Gemini. Oh, the Page of Wands reversed. Hey, Francine, nice seeing you too. Page of Wands reversed. The Moon reversed. The Ten of Wands. the Two of Wands reversed, the Ace of Coins, and the Star. So here again, what do we see? Page of Wands reversed has you stuck in place. There's no forward motion, no creativity. Moon reversed, 10 of Wands. Things are being revealed and the pressure is on you, okay? Pressure's on you. Two of Wands reversed, lack of support. It's really, and Wands, coins, I'm going to say job. I'm going to say it's job related. Things are being revealed. Pressure is on, lack of support. And yet, what do I see? Ace of Coins, best money card. The Star and the Sun are the best cards in the deck. In this case, while the pressure's on, while things are being, they're usually secrets, they're usually things that was like, I knew that was going to happen. I knew they were planning this. It's like a restructure is going on, or layoffs are coming in. Lack of support, and yet I'm going to say you're safe. Ace of Coins, Star. Whatever is changing, whatever is getting ready to give way, Gemini, and I'll get a lot of pressure on you. I'm sure they're dumping a lot in your lap. It really does all work out financially. Reverse has new information being revealed, adding to the pressure. Not too much longer though. Okay, I want to say weeks, not months. All right. Cancer. And guys, just shoot me like a like or something, or we're rolling here for YouTube and Facebook. Going okay. Cancer. Six of Wands reversed. Really on theme here. Chariot reversed. Ace of Wands. Temperance reversed. Hangman. Okay. Some of the Star, two best cards in the deck, right? Thank you, Gail. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Pete. So here again, we're looking at this. It's a similar situation. The Six of Wands reversed. No advancement, no forward motion, no new creative endeavors. The Chariot reversed, stuck in place. I like the Ace of Wands. I like the Sun. And I like the Hangman here. The balance. But again, you're not wasting your time with the weight here. The Hangman is like, nope, it's okay. It's just delayed gratification. The Sun is on. I say that with confidence because the Sun is right on top of it. And this Ace of Wands. So, if you're waiting for, let's say, promotion, or you're waiting for a project, or you're waiting to make life more interesting, this really looks like you're stuck in place. Nothing's creative. Really not what you want to be doing. And yet I'm seeing good stuff coming. Just hang in there. Literally, the Hangman is saying you're not wasting your time. I had to talk with someone a couple days ago regarding, and it sucks because a lot of companies are giving people more and more work, or giving them the position and not giving them the pay. Most people are leaving. And that's something you have to do. I can't tell you what to do. Sometimes, though, if it means you can add something to your resume, a new title or something that really could take you to that next level, sometimes it's worth doing. Biting the bullet and just getting the work done so that you can sit there and say, oh, by the way, I did this. And I would say making sure that you have the title is important. So if you're the acting regional such and such, or the acting department, whatever, make sure they put that down and make sure you started that title. Make sure HR knows you are, and because you type a message. Send them a text, or not a text, but an email. Just want to clarify. It looks like my position's changed. Additional responsibilities. I understand it's not all pay right now, but am I to understand that I will be in the position of blah, blah, blah? You tuck that letter away, print it out, and you keep it so that, you're applying for your job, You put that down. Okay? So, always got to look at how you're building your career and how you're growing your career. You don't want to be doing the same thing, same job title for 15 years. You don't. You want to show growth. Oh, good God, Francine, I think that might be your connection, though. I think everyone else is okay here. All right? Okay, Leo. All right. Well, we start with the Nine of Coins, the Six of Swords, Justice reversed, the Four of Cups reversed, the Knight of Cups, and the Two of Swords. So what do I see for Leo? How do I read those cards? Well, first of all, I do like the Nine of Coins because the Nine of Coins is, well, it's actually, as I've said, I used to do a Nine of Coins wish spell kit because it is your wishes coming true, financial wishes coming true. However, I'm also seeing this Six of Swords. It can be relocation. It can be a move card. It can also be a vacation card, but it's usually going to be a big vacation then. It's very often a Justice reversed, unfair. Four of Cups reversed. You know what you want, what you need. Knight of Cups. And the Two of Swords reversed. The way I read this, with that Two of Swords reversed, it is rock in a hard place, but you're choosing rock or hard place, okay? And I think, Leo, the direction you're going to go in is you're going to follow your heart. Okay, this is not about logic. This is about emotion. An unfair situation, because it's laying next to relocation, I'm going to say it's unfair. Oh dear. And I think you know what you want. I don't see any sign of financial downfall, any sign of it's just you gotta suck it up, you have to make a decision. But I think the decision you make is gonna be one that you follow your heart. Okay? And with one more card for clarity. King of Coins. There's money here. The money's gonna be here, and the decision you make will benefit you financially. When you've been in an unfair situation, I'm gonna say money and emotional happiness, but it's going to come with some work. It's not going to come easy, and I wouldn't doubt there's some relocation or movement that's going on here, okay? All right. Virgo. Okay, Virgo. We have the Seven of Wands reversed, Empress reversed. So like we always say, the wands are business, creativity, work, sometimes sports, but they're action. Queen of Cups, a very sweet, maternal, good woman, kind, spiritual. And I'm going to say it looks to me that you're in a situation, and I'm going to put this back into work because look at one card, Seven of Wands reversed. I don't see you want to go back to school. Eight of Wands reversed. You really focus on career. Devil reversed is getting away from something, someone, someplace toxic. And I see the Empress reversed. I almost want to think it's Empress reversed is a woman out of power or someone, but it's usually the matriarch who's been ill or failing sometimes. But the desire to get away from something that's been controlling you and toxic. And the way you're going to do that is through work, through employment, through your career. King of Wands, there's like a whole, I mean, it may just be that you have felt that you've had to stay in a family business. It could be that you've got people that think you're locked down and there's, you know, you're not. Okay, you're not, Virgo. I think Devil Reversed has you leaving at the station. If the Eight of Wands is telling you just focus on your career right now, Nine of Cups, which is coming true. Again, it's very emotional. So I think in this case, it's not where you're going to be, it's what you're going to be doing that makes the difference. Okay? So I'm seeing you very fulfilled, very happy. Nine of Cups is that cups are overflowing card. But it involves breaking away from something toxic. Empress reversed, the Devil reversed. Getting away. Okay? Seems to be a theme tonight, this idea of the need to escape or get away or be patient while things unfold so you can get away. Be patient while things are ending so you can get away. But the get away seems to be the theme here, whether it's get away from bad job, bad environment, or whatever. Okay, Libra. Okay. Libra. The Knight of Wands reversed. Hey, Bo, what's going on? You called. I know. What's going on?
I just wanted to turn on my AC, but it's okay. I forgot it's Friday.
All right. So, for Libra, the Knight of Wands reversed, the Three of Wands reversed. So we get wands, right? Queen of Swords, Six of Cups reversed, the Hermit reversed, Swords reversed. So a little more serious for Libra. So the Knight of Wands reversed is literally nothing new happening. There's nothing new, nothing exciting, nothing creative. Now, Libra, one of the most creative signs in the zodiac. Libra, yeah. So to leave Libra in a situation where there's nothing new and creative and interesting, and that would be really bad. Three of Wands reversed. The Three of Wands reversed can be a card of not working in your field, okay? Or certainly not enjoying any creativity in your field. And we see the Queen of Swords, which is all about business. Queen of Swords is a female who's all business. Just the facts, not romantic, just very cut and dry. Six of Cups reversed is usually homesickness, honestly. In this, I'm going to say homesickness. The Hermit reversed is choosing to stay alone, and the Five of Swords reversed is taking professional advice. You know, so it's not just about going to see a lawyer or HR or a therapist, but it's listening to them and taking their advice. Okay, how do I put that together? It's interesting. I don't think it's so much what you're doing as where you are, Libra. I think you want to be someplace else. I think you long for something else. And it's almost like if I can't be where I want to be, if I can't be with who I want to be with, if I can't be in the environment I want to be with, then I'll just be alone, you know? And it does look to me as if you need to talk to someone about this. You need to find a way logically into a situation where you are where you want to be. Okay? I'm going to throw one more card. Five of Wands reversed. This is you. You're not arguing. You're not fighting. You have no desire to be competitive. You're checking out of that. It's like, I'm too old for this shit, or I'm just not dealing with this shit anymore. I'm not that person anymore. I went off the hamster wheel. That to me, when I see the Five of Wands reversed, because the Five of Wands upright is the same argument, the same just over and over and over ad nauseum. But when it's reversed, it's saying, I'm done with this conversation. I am done with this fight. I am done with this argument. I'm done with this situation. Get me off the hamster wheel. No more Groundhog Day. New day. All right, look, one more card, Libra. High Priestess. Okay. Now, in this case, you're dealing with a situation with someone, like I said, the Queen of Swords is all logic. With the High Priestess, be someplace I don't want to be. I'm not going to try to make myself comfortable where I don't want to be. A lot of times people do that. They try to, okay, lesser of two evils. I hate that phrase, as we all know. Hate the phrase. Hate it politically, but I hate it in every way. Well, path of least resistance, honey. Only dead fish go with the flow. Okay. This is Libra saying no. I'm not going to settle. I'm going to wait. Okay, I'm going to wait. Because don't forget, short-term cards. How I know where I want to be. Intuitively, I know where I belong. But now, logically, how do I get there? What are the steps? Here you go. All right, Scorpio. You know, sometimes the first thing I ask people when they tell me how they don't want to be where they are, they want to be in Connecticut, I'm like, do you work for a company that has offices in other states? And they're like, oh, yeah. I'm like, hello. Can you ask for a transfer? I mean, you'll be going with the, I don't want to do it anymore. Yeah, but hear me out. You take a transfer, so maybe you get to keep your salary. You get to move to a new place with a job, right? Wait 6 months, get acclimated, and then now you're in a new location, right? And sometimes you can't do it all at once. Ooh. You okay?
No.
He is an asshole. He is such an asshole. Why do you do that? Come here, Orlando. Come here. Come here. Orlando. Orlando. Come here. Orlando.
He just wants to attack me.
He does.
He does. Like, he's posted up.
He is ready to go on the attack.
He's ready to go for me.
All right. Kayla, right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
I'll be all right. Me versus the bird. Where are her gloves, Hannah? Look.
Oh my God. His boyfriend's afraid of a bird. So she's got her phone, so she's showing the bird. Okay, enough of that. Scorpio. Don't settle, no doubt, D. All right, Scorpio. 7 of Cups reversed. You know what you want, Scorpio. The Hierophant. 5 of Cups. Queen of Wands reversed. 4 of Wands reversed. 10 of Cups. Ah, this is just shit. This is literally Scorpio. Queen of Wands reversed is a female workaholic.
Ow!
4 of Wands reversed is not enjoying what you're doing. There's a sense of,
no, come here.
There's a sense of regret. 5 of Cups, crying over spilt milk. Doing what you do right now to keep the family and the home together and stable. And it looks like it's really hard right now to keep the home family happy and stable. Like you're really swimming upstream on this one, okay? So only dead fish go with the flow, but this is Scorpio really fighting the currents here. But this is all about trying to maintain stability. You know what you need to do, and it's nonstop. All right, I'm gonna throw one more card. Now it's a short reading, but that's exactly what it means. Knight of Coins reversed. It's just keeping it all together financially, keeping it together stability-wise to do. And Scorpio's partner. I mean, I don't see any. Well, I guess I see the Hierophant, which is a marriage card, you know, but it's also right next to the 5 of Cups, which is crying over spilt milk, regret, sadness. The balance here. Trying to maintain, not trying, doing it, finding the balance, finding the keeping the boat afloat, you know, keeping the boat afloat. All right. I'm sorry for that, but this too shall pass. Sagittarius. One second, I'm dying of thirst. Okay. Oh, ow. I'll grab time for you. Sagittarius. The Wheel of Fortune. What was that? Wheel of Fortune. Good luck. Moving forward. Ten of Swords. Ten of Coins reversed. Eight of Coins. Fool reversed. Strength. Wow. Total contradictory cards. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck, moving forward. Right next to you, the Ten of Swords, which is defeated. Ten of Coins reversed, financially struggling. Now, does that mean every Sag is struggling? No. But I want to say, in this case, there's something with home, okay? The Ten of Coins reversed that is making it hard to, you're working hard, don't get me wrong, the Eight of Coins, and you're enjoying your work, but moving forward, there's constraints regarding the home, okay? That's making it really hard to move forward. You are, okay? But this would be like, I'll give you an example. You make plans to go on vacation and your furnace dies. That's the kind of situation I'm talking about here, okay? You got a kid going to college and you got to put a new roof on the house for the winter time. That's what I'm looking at. So there's constraints around the home that are such that it's making it really hard to move forward in other parts of your life. All right? Yeah. Working hard, you're moving forward, but it's just really hard. Let's go back to home and money not going into the home. If you work out of the house, it could be, again, you have you need a different office situation. There's something holding back that extra that you need. All right, Capricorn. Capricorn, not talking, no communication. Seven of Swords reversed. Ignoring gossip, ignoring people talking. Three of Coins reversed. Eight of Cups reversed. Four of Coins reversed. And the Nine of Wands. So this is Capricorn really being in the thick of it. Now, if there's a situation at work where there's a lot of office politics, gossip, it could have you questioning, whether you want to stay in that position or not. Capricorn, a situation where it's depressing, there's money, again, the signs are conjunct, right? Sagittarius and Capricorn are next to each other, so Sagittarius has got constraints in the home that are preventing it from going forward, and in this case, it's emotional stuff. Emotional stuff that's how do I spend my money to move forward? You are, again, moving forward, Nine of Wands, but it looks to me like it's about pay raise, almost to the point that like the way to get out of a bad situation is to advance out of it. New department, new job, but it's really the walls are closing in here. Three of Coins reversed. Money's tough, money's tight. Not talking to people, you're just kind of dealing with it. I don't like this King of Cups reversed. That's usually a man who's depressed, sometimes anxiety, depression, alcoholism. Feels like it's one more finger on your neck. You know what I mean? One more weight you're carrying. Capricorn, you carry a lot of weight anyways, usually. But I do say that the Nine of Wands is always crossing the bridge in the best way. Wands are career, that new career, that new opportunity, advancement, promotion, right here. It's just a matter of getting out of the situation that you're in, the environment. And it does look toxic. Like you're there for the paycheck kind of thing. Okay? Good night, Greta. Care. Really behaving badly. We talked about that, before I start throwing cards, you may be in an industry that's being very impacted by the, the economic climate, recession we are certainly in. It could be hitting your work very heavily and making it really hard to continue doing what you do. All right, Aquarius. Aquarius, we have the Queen of Coins, the Tower reversed, the Four of Swords reversed, the Six of Coins, the Eight of Cups, and the Two of Coins reversed. Okay? Oh, cool, Rosemary. Thank you. My Capricorn friend there telling me it was accurate. Awesome. All right, Aquarius. Goodness, this is like hit and run. That's the first thing I think of when I see these cards. Tower reversed. There's the hit and the Eight of Cups, Six of Coins. I'm running. Dropping a bomb and running the other way. Four of Swords reversed. No time to relax, no time to rest, hard work. It really would, honestly, this would be like layoffs, like a bomb dropping at work. But I will say this, you're on team bomb. That is to say, you're one of the ones dropping the bomb. You could be dropping the bomb at work yourself. You could be just saying, hey, guess what? I quit and deal with it. A lot of things, you've been getting a lot of anxiety, a lot of problems, and it's just, I'm out of here. There's no sign of that. This isn't like winding up in a hospital or a mental hospital or having a breakdown. I don't see it that way. Other cards that would indicate that, and they're not here. This is just like, here I am, Queen of Coins, hardworking, industrious, too much stress, not making the money to make, and just saying, you know what, I got something better waiting, and bam, I'm out. And people are doing this now. There's no loyalty. There's been corporate loyalty for years, and now there's no employee loyalty. You know, I'm starting a job in 2 weeks, and guess what? I want a week off before I go. I want time off before I go in. So give me my vacation pay. Give me what I have coming to my PTO. I'm out of here as of today. Just like that. So I want to say the power, Aquarius, is what you have. You've got the power. All right, Pisces. I get exactly 6 cards left. So good. Sometimes I feel bad when the cards are vague, and I'll try to throw extra cards, and I wind up, poor Pisces winds up with like 1 card. I gotta reshuffle the deck. But okay, Pisces, we start off with the Page of Coins, news of money. 7 of Coins reversed. I know what I have to do to make money. The Magician reversed. 3 of Swords reversed. The 9 of Swords reversed. And the 3 of Cups reversed. This is Pisces. I know what I need to do for money. I know but you don't like doing it. It's reversed. A lot of anxiety. This reminds me when I was an executive secretary. I was amazing. I mean, I was amazing. Like I said in the newsletter, they hired 2.5 people to replace me. And I would take care of my department, sales and marketing, take overflow from engineering, and they'd field me out there. And even I worked for the state. They would send me to other, Du Bois Center in Stanford. They sent me all over the place to, fix things and organize things. I hated every second of it. I hated being stuck in an office. I hated office clothes. I did not enjoy it one little bit, pushing papers, making copies, organizing. Oh my God, I was miserable, but I was great at it, and I made good money. These cards, same damn thing. You know what you gotta do to make money. You know how to make money. And it's interesting that where I was like anxiety and yet no anxiety, because when the money's flowing, money has a way of really helping with the anxiety. Nothing like being able to afford to pay the rent and the food and have a little extra money left over to really help. Money doesn't buy you happiness, but man, it buys you security. It really does. And it was hard to walk away, you know, it was. I started my own business, but I was miserable. I hated it. And that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. That's exactly what these cards speak to me. You know what you need to do. You know how to do it. You don't enjoy doing it. Now you may say, Lord, you're a Pisces and you love what you do. I do love what I do, but there's some things in my job I do not love doing. I don't love the paperwork. I do all the paperwork on the ordering and the unpacking. I'm there until 2, 3 in the morning sometimes, unpacking boxes. Because no matter how I stagger my orders, I swear to God, they all show up on a Wednesday and I have like 12 boxes stacked up that I can't just leave there in the middle of the shop, So yeah, there's things about the job, and that's the stuff that makes the money. I can't just do $5 readings all day. It's about stocking the store and researching. Every time I order US made, preferably woman owned, preferably possibly minority owned. That's what I support. That's what I do. That's what the shop is all about. Comes at a cost, and it's exhausting. So yeah, I'm going to say that too. Pisces, we don't get enough credit, I will say, for our business abilities. We read people well. We also are very adaptable in situations, and we could be doing something we absolutely are miserable at, and you'll never know. Our facial expressions, we save all that till we get home, and then that's when we go into complete, lock the door, put on some music, cup of coffee, glass of wine, whatever it's going to take, and we chill the fuck out. And we don't want to talk to anybody. And I just was saying that to China today. She came down and just how after, you don't want to talk to anybody. And I'm like, China? Yeah, you don't. It's not, she was sharing that experience. I'm like, no, I hear you, China, because sometimes, when the shop gets quiet and somebody walks in, and I'm just like, oh, God, I gotta be on. What can I do for you? How can I help you? Reading, that's sure, why not, And I love doing readings too, but they have been tough readings. People are really feeling the hit and nervous and scared, and it's a lot. A lot of you are you're really single-handedly holding your families together, and it comes at a cost. You're tired, and you're doing jobs you don't want to be doing anymore. You're tired of it. So you've been doing the same job since you got out of high school. So you were 20, 24, 25, 30 years in a job that you are so tired of that you can't walk away from the money. You start over again, doing something as a, level 1, when you're running a place now. Go back to making like $40,000 a year to try something new. How are you gonna do that? So anyway, guys, that's what I'm seeing. That's what's going on. Stay strong. Self-care. Get enough rest, especially get outside, please. Just walk in the water. Going barefoot as much as possible outside, grounding, it really does help. Hug a tree. Swear to God that helps. That has been scientifically proven to help. Hugging a tree. And they don't mind. Ask permission. Say thank you after you're done. But they will literally pull it out of you. And they push it right into their roots, into the ground, and it's clear. Okay? So you're not hurting the tree. It's just a matter of energy. All right, guys. So everyone, I'll talk to you next week. And tomorrow I do have 2 readers at the shop. I have Sherry, Whole Life Tarot. She does the astrological wheel, so she has every aspect of your life there. And Teresa, pet psychic and tarot reader. So you want to say goodnight? You say goodnight, Orlando? Hey, you. Hello. Okay. Everyone, good night. Bye-bye now.